Well, here at Get Radio, we have been really enjoying finding out more about Oxfordshire Mind's Festive Fears campaign, which is launching over the next couple of months. It's been fascinating to hear from a lot of the staff members at Oxfordshire Mind. And today we're going to be hearing about something a little different. We've got students here from Activate Learning College up in Banbury. And we've got Leah, Chloe and Will, and also teacher Kieran in the background as well. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hello.
Morning. This is great. I love this. Where we've got everyone on together. It's absolutely fantastic. So let's dive in and talk about your experiences with Oxfordshire Mind. I want to thank you ever so much for coming on this morning. It is an incredible and a brilliant thing. Let's start, Leah. Just let's start with you. Just talk about your experiences and what have you with Oxfordshire Mind.
Personally, I haven't had an experience with Oxfordshire Mind. I've been involved with CAMS for a little bit, but the waiting list was really long. So I cancelled that and went to private therapy.
Yeah.
But our course did do a fundraiser for Oxfordshire Mind. We raised about £500, and it was all Halloween themed.
Yeah, fantastic.
2 years in a row. 2 years in a row.
Right, fantastic, and that must be fundraising and kind of making sort of people aware that Oxfordshire Mind is around and exists. That must be a real buzz for you guys, and really kind of like and really important, and to raise sort of money and awareness because you must know about the amazing work that they do, Chloe.
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
It's okay. Chloe's a little nervous.
That's all right.
So Chloe,
That's all right.
Why don't you tell them about maybe your own experience and how we know that they're funded through a lot of fundraising, so it's important for us to do that.
I've grown up through quite a challenging sort of childhood. So I'm adopted. So I've gone through quite a lot of different therapies. I went through CAMS when I was quite young, but it was horrible. They weren't very helpful. The waiting lists were terrible. So I spent about 5-6 years going through different sort of private therapies. But it's so hard to find one that fits you. But
isn't that true, Chloe? That and this is what I've learned about speaking to many different people from staff at Oxfordshire Mind and for doing this sort of campaign as well and going through CAMS as well. Everyone has their own story and everyone is so individual, and it's so important to recognise that.
Yeah.
So why is that important then? Why is it important that they understand the individual?
Sure.
Like, why is it important that Oxfordshire Mind or any other mental health charities or anything like that they understand the individual that they're serving? Why is it important that they do that? So like CAMS as well, why is it important that they need to know you?
Well, because everyone has different experiences. No one's the same person. So
you have different needs as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's good.
No, you're absolutely spot on, Chloe. And Will, let's bring you in. Why don't we start with your experience? Because I want to find out a little bit more about the fundraising and sort of the activities that you were doing as well. But let's just hear your story, Will, first up.
Basically, I have no experience with CAMS. Would you say fundraiser is experience with Mind?
Absolutely, yeah.
Experience with Mind during the fundraisers, and that's technically about it.
Yeah, so what did you do in your fundraisers? So think about last year as well, what we did last year.
Well, last year we did this like Christmas market kind of thing, which was super fun.
Cool.
And then this year we did like a Halloween market and a quiz, because that was run by like lower years course, and the quiz was like run with my level course, not to sound old.
Okay.
It was.
So in terms of Halloween masters, so what was kind of like the themes, and then what were we seeing? Because I've got to be brutally honest, I'm absolutely terrified of Halloween. I get scared at any horror movie. I don't like any of them. So what were kind of like the certain themes and kind of I want to say monsters and the scary things. What was kind of happening?
Well, it was just the whole theme of it was generally just Halloween. So basically, monsters, pirates, anything you can think of, really. But with the quiz, there wasn't really that many costumes.
Well, where did we set it though? So where did we host it? What did we do?
Well, with the market, we host it in the theatre because, hey, we had enough room for it.
Yeah.
Perfect amount of room, I would say. And just general different stores. And loads of people came to that, which is cool to see. And with our quiz, we set it up in the hall because we thought it would be a good idea in there. Also, bigger space. Loads of people came to that, which I never knew people were so interested in quizzes. But yeah.
I think we had, when Will mentioned the stalls, so the teachers actually take a step back and it's all run by these guys. So it's the £50 challenge from Oxfordshire Mind. They give us £50 and then we have to raise money using that as like seed funding. Our students are really sort of conscious of economic factors, so try not to spend that money and try to create ideas themselves. The market had multiple stalls with we had guess the teddy bear's name, we had guess how many sweets were in the jar. They had a human fruit machine, which was very interesting, with people with blindfolds picking fruit, and if it lined up they'd win a prize. So it's very fun. There was there was the
Pin the werewolf.
Pin the werewolf, pin the tail of the werewolf. We had the bakery and the cake sale. There was also the singing, this sort of talent show idea, as well as judging costumes on the day as well. So there's loads of things going on, and it was quite terrifying, to be honest.
It sounds brilliantly bonkers. The human fruit machine. I need to kind of see this in action to believe it, because it sounds absolutely phenomenal.
It was one of the more popular stalls because it's had 3 students with blindfolds on, and they had 3 pieces of fruit in front of them. And they just selected one of them at random. And then if they lined up, you win a prize. I think if it was 3 oranges, you got like a double prize or something.
Brilliant. And
not that we encourage gambling.
Wow. We'll make exceptions. But look, ultimately, did you all have fun? It sounds like it. We're all sort of laughing, and the ideas that you all came up with. Did you all have fun doing it, Leah? Especially, just sort of focusing on you for this one. Was it such a fun thing, and like getting everyone involved?
Yeah, it really was very interactive. And me and Chloe were up singing on the part where the performers were scheduled to go on stage. And everyone was like even people from our course, they didn't come in, and they just came in and gave us loads of support, and they were all really kind and cheered everybody on, just to make us all feel confident and welcome. And the people at the stalls especially, they're so professional. It's like they're actually in the job. And it was really nice to see, like meeting these new students that have come in from secondary school, seeing how they've developed so quickly. It's nice to see.
Well, that sounds amazing. I mean, the next question, Chloe, has to be, what were you singing, and are you going to give us a blast now? Like here on the radio? Come on.
Well, what did you sing?
Me and Leah sang "How to Be Me" by Ren,
featuring Chinchilla.
You got to do the featuring. It's important. It's an important bit now of the songs. You got to do the featuring.
They don't know the cause, but they know them.
Sorry, Kieran. It's only going to be us that knows the cause on this one. We're fighting a losing battle on this. So are
you going to sing?
No, I'm not going to sing.
Do you know what? In my mind, I'd already known that Chloe wasn't going to sing that. So going, no offense. So going forward, more plans to potentially do more ideas. It sounds like you had so much fun, kind of a couple of years back with the Christmas market, the Halloween one. Is there kind of more kind of scope to do more in the future?
I think so. Sorry, just to jump in. I think that our students, we've got such a unique bunch of young people that are really social, with a real social and economic focus and awareness. They're all sort of aware, and they all have this kind of spirit to help. And I think they all have actually really good instincts when it comes to that. The people that we serve for our events at the moment are largely internal. So we have students from the college, and actually that it creates quite a buzz around the college when they're doing these things. It would be nice to see, and they have done other external facing events, but I think it would be really a big challenge for them to try and do something out in the community. But I definitely think there's scope for them to do something.
Yeah, I mean, instantly, the human fruit machine, you got Chloe and Leah singing. I mean, it's like the return of Britain's Got Talent. It's brilliant. I love it.
Yeah. A really sort of feel-good casino movie, I think.
I see it now. And broadcast on Get Radio, of course. And let's not forget that.
Of course.
Guys, it's been so lovely catching up with you, and I'm really warm to hear how much fun you were having doing these events and raising awareness and money as you're doing now, and chatting on the radio as well. It's amazing that you've come on, and honestly, you should be so proud of yourselves for doing it and raising money and awareness, because this is what it's all about. It really, really is. It's so important. You probably don't realize how important all of this stuff is, but it's massively important, and what you're doing is absolutely incredible. So continue to do it. And one day we'll get the old human fruit machine on the big screen, and you can be like, "We did it first. We did it first. It was our idea." Give us. Can
we throw in a shameless plug while we're here?
This is what we're all about. Shameless plugs, please.
So we have at the course, we're about to put on a Christmas Carol on the 9th, 10th, 11th, and the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. We've sort of made the decision that some of the proceeds of that will go to Oxfordshire Mind as well. It's at the college. It's 6 p.m. every night for that, and they can contact me, which I don't know if I give you my email. You can share that with them. I don't know, or in the link or something.
Yeah, we can absolutely do that. We can pop. Yeah,
so that, but that's with the same focus. So we're all about putting on a show. It's going to be really, really good. It's a musical, so we're looking forward to that.
We just can't stop you singing, can we? This is great. Wonderful. That all sounds fantastic. And I just want to thank you all ever so much for being on the show this morning. You've all been absolute superstars, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well done, guys.